Hey guys, Thunder E here, and we finally get our hands on the HTC 10, latest smartphone from HTC, to find out how good it really is. So today HTC announced the HTC 10, the 10th generation device from them, and this thing packs a lot in the internals, and also HTC has gone out of its way to improve a lot of things. So first off, you have of course the build quality of the HTC 10. Still has some of that design language that you found from the M9 and the M8, but it's been more refined. There's USB Type-C in the bottom. You can see also one of the speaker grills is also on the bottom of the device. Now the edges have a much cleaner look and feel to them. It's got a headphone port at the top, which has a built-in DAC, which we'll talk about later on, and the buttons are all on the right hand side with micro SD expansion up to 200 gigabytes. Internally, you're looking at a Snapdragon 820 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, storage 32 and 64. Now, as we look closer at the device, you can see compared to the M9 there, the design language is slightly changed and actually feels much better in my point of view. It feels more comfortable to hold, and also that slight cut off from the edge gives you a better grip. Now the camera is a 12 ultra pixel camera, or 12 megapixel ultra pixel camera, laser focus, dual LED flash, and it's got built-in OIS. Now the front facing camera has built-in OIS also at 5 megapixel and records at 1080p. Rear camera records at 4K. Now the camera app has seen some improvements here. You can basically slide down from the top and see some of the photo options you have. You can of course reduce the megapixel size from 12 down to whatever you want to. You have different video and also recording options. Like I mentioned, 4K for the rear, 1080p from the front. And since that front facing camera has OIS built into it, we have to see how well that handles. That should take some really good selfies for you out there. So if you're a selfie fan, this might be the phone for you with the HTC 10, especially with what they packed in there on this device. Now the display itself is a Super LCD 5 display. It's a 4K, it's a 2K display, I apologize. And as we move to the top of the device, that is the headphone jack. What's so important about it, it's got a built-in DAC. It's a 24-bit DAC that also does conversion from 16 to 24. So if you're like me who loves your headphones and you love audio, this also might be the device for you because it's got all that built in there in terms of audio. Now the speaker grills are at the bottom of the device and the top, so you should be getting some hi-fi sound, high resolution sound from that, and HTC says this should give you some really clean audio. OS is pretty smooth and fast, running HTC Sense UI, the latest version, Android 6.0, but there are a couple of new things they've added into there. Of course, you've got the Android 6.0 features built into this or baked into it as a whole, but you also have some new UI elements with the theming that they've expanded that actually are pretty fun to use. So you're going from your standard theme here, you can go ahead and customize it. So I'm going to go from Doctor Strange, and I'm going to select one of the themes here from HTC. I can scroll through and I can select a theme. It's called a freestyle theme, that's what they call them. And with the freestyle theme, you have themes like this that look like wallpapers, but all those little images are actually icons. So you can go ahead and hit that calendar right there, and then boom, that opens up your calendar. If you tap it again, that should do that. That opens up the calendar. You can go back and also hit, say, the image of a face, which is Chrome, and that opens up Chrome. So it's a very nice freestyle theme altogether. I think a lot of people like what that brings to the table. Now, in terms of other features that you'll find with it too, is that it's very fluid, it's very fast and pretty functional. Now, HTC also has a few accessories from JBL, which I think a lot of people find interesting. There are some nice high-res in-ear buds that are connected via USB-C. We tried them out, they sounded really good. Can't wait to try them. Doesn't come in packaging, but something you can definitely pick up. Overall, I like what HTC has brought to the table with the HTC 10. It looks like a really solid device, something that a lot of people will definitely look out to pick up. Well, I forgot to mention, it does have a fingerprint sensor at the front, which is really fast and snappy from the demos we saw from the reps, and something we have to take a look at. And I think overall, HTC's package here is something a lot of people will be definitely interested in picking up. So stay tuned for our full review, guys. Also, don't forget, we have a survey going on the channel. We have the link for you guys down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video to the channel itself. Hit the subscribe button and always enjoy your entertainment.